Raleigh, North Carolina has so many incredible places to explore, but if I'm being honest, the summer here can be pretty hot and being outside can feel warm. Luckily for us Raleigh locals, there are a lot of great ice cream places to visit in order to cool off in the summer, or really any time of year. Stay tuned for my personal list of the 6 best ice cream places in the Raleigh area. Hi, I'm Mike Regan. I've been a full-time real estate agent in the Triangle area of North Carolina for 17 years, and I'm the founder of Relevate Real Estate. My wife Stacy and I moved here 27 years ago from Western New York, and we've been pinching ourselves ever since to make sure this wonderful place isn't just a really nice dream. Okay, with the help of personal experience and a little research, I'm going to tell you about 6 of the best places to get ice cream in the Raleigh area. And I do feel like I'm pretty much an expert in this topic. While most ice cream places can feel pretty similar, there are some pretty unique options out there. First on my list is Fresh Local Ice Cream. This is a locally owned creamery with about 20 signature flavors and flavors of the month. Some signature flavors you might want to check out are Madagascar Vanilla, White Mint Chip, and Carolina Crunch. They also have specialty flavors of the month, but you have to go to one of their locations to see what they are. Fresh Local Ice Cream has multiple locations around the area as far out as the Cary and Apex suburbs. Fresh is definitely popular with NC State students because of their Glenwood Avenue location. But even if you live 10 or 20 minutes outside Raleigh, there's probably a location close to you as well. Next is Two Roosters, definitely another one of my personal favorites. If you live in Raleigh, you may have seen a light blue pickup truck with a big rooster on the side riding around. Two Roosters started out on the porch of a North Carolina farmhouse where they would gather on Sundays with their neighbors to catch up and eat homemade ice cream. With several locations now in Raleigh, Two Roosters is popular for catered events like company lunches and birthday parties. The last time I was at Two Roosters was after a double date dinner on Lake Boone Trail. It's right next to the Oak Restaurant, which is amazing, but that's a different video. My friend Kenny got blackberry hibiscus. It was pretty good, but Care Bear and Stacy and me, and eventually Kenny, all agreed that the one I picked, dark chocolate mint chunk, was the clear winner. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get through this list of best ice cream without talking about Andia's. Andia's is a family-owned and award-winning creamery with 2 locations in West Cary and in Raleigh. The store was opened by a Greek couple who grew up making desserts from scratch. Food was really important to their family and their traditions. In fact, their logo, an ice cream scooper, is modeled after a family heirloom that they inherited from a grandparent. That heirloom actually still sits in their original location in West Cary. Their tagline is, "We scoop with love," and it really does feel like they do. Their menu is really interesting. They have a famous baklava flavor, as well as all the classics. They also sell cakes, pre-made and personalized, and also pie, which I'll take over cake any day, right? Pie is way better than cake. Hey, quick timeout. If you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe buttons below, and that will help these videos reach more people like you who would love to have this amazing information. Next up is Howling Cow Creamery, an ice cream parlor on NC State's campus. Located at 100 Dairy Lane, it's on a 300-acre working dairy farm, and the parlor is completely run and managed by NC State students. The cows graze in the fields right outside while you get your ice cream and go sit in a rocking chair to watch. And of course, the ice cream is made directly from the cows on the farm. You've got to go visit this place. The next ice cream place delivers a unique dessert experience. It's called Raleigh Rolls, located at Morgan Street Food Hall. You'll find a menu that doesn't have traditional flavors, but more like Sunday recipes. For example, chocolate overload and grandma's nanner pudding. Once you choose your roll flavor, then they do the rest. Let me paint a picture for you since it's not easy to describe. When you choose your roll, you'll see them scoop your ice cream into a cutting board and then hammer it down till it's completely flat. They add the toppings to it and then roll it into very thin rolls of ice cream. This type of rolled ice cream is inspired by the owner's travels through Southeast Asia, where it's a popular method of serving ice cream. You'll find this method in Thailand and Vietnam, and while the texture is much different than the scoops we're used to here in America, it's really delicious and fresh. The final ice cream place isn't an ice cream place. It's a frozen custard place, and there's no way I can leave it out because I've been there more times than any of the other places I'm talking about here. It's Goodberry's, and they have 10 locations throughout Raleigh. I've been to Goodberry's at least a half dozen times on my own, but most of the other at least 20 visits were because all throughout my daughter Julia's childhood, she'd wander into the family room in the evening and say, "Dad, do you want to go get some good berries with me?" Of course I did. What am I supposed to say to that? They have these things called concretes where they mix the toppings into the frozen custard. My favorite is always vanilla with hot fudge and almonds. Julia usually ordered a chocolate concrete with bananas and waffle cone pieces. Well, that wraps up my tour of the best ice cream places in the Raleigh area. As I say this though, I am covered with sadness. I'm absolutely drenched with melancholy. Telling you about ice cream these last few minutes has tormented me because just last weekend, 4 days ago, I started doing the keto diet. Can you imagine what this has been like for me to talk about ice cream when I'm not allowed to have any ice cream? This is hard. Anyway, I'd like to know, what are your favorite ice cream spots? Is there one on the list that you're excited to go try out? Go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments below, and I'd love to read and respond. And by the way, if you're relocating to the area, or if you already live here and are thinking about moving to a new home, we'd be honored to help you. Just click the link below to set up a time to talk with me, or you can email me at mike@relevate.life. Now go have some ice cream for me.